Hello world, it's my Red Songbird, the Michelle Bird song, telling you Will Smith for president. He was Seth in the Garden of Eden. He was Adam and Eve's third and perfect son with his wife Azura and his sister. She was his wife, and here's a picture of her now. She's Robin Birdsong. Okay, I'll just want to tell you about what I just heard on the SGT report channel. And it's an interview with a man named Mitchell Gerber, and he's at stoporganharvesting.org. And he is talking about the Chinese Communist Party horror story of forcing doctors to harvest organs from the Falun Gong spiritual movement. Remember them? I'm not sure how to spell it, but it was catching on. It's so good, so effective. It was catching on, and the Chinese Communist Party got upset about it, and they started harvesting their organs and selling them to the United States and I guess in Europe. And the horror is the people are barely anesthetized. And this one doctor said he took out corneals in the eyes and the people were still awake because the more alive the organs are, the better they are, the more money they get for it. So what they're doing is mass murder. Mass murder is alive and well. They're getting rid of political dissidents and the Falun Gong spiritual movement people while making a ton of money, billions of dollars. And they said the Vatican is in on this as well as with child trafficking. It said, these are notes I took. Marxism is fully backed by Hillary and Barack Obama, Barry Soetoro. I wrote Barry Soros, like George Soros, but it's Soetoro. And he talked about Bill Ayers was Barack Obama's friend, and he had been in the Weathermen, and the Weathermen goals was to infiltrate the United States government and make the government communist. And had Hillary gotten in power, that would have happened. They keep saying Donald Trump was divine, a blessing from God, and of course it's true. And I know because as Eve, mother of the earth, I asked Jesus Christ for a divine intervention. And he gave us Gobind Singh, the 10th Sikh guru, Donald Trump, and Tej Bahadur, the 9th Sikh guru, Mike Pence. You see? So we got our divine intervention, and that's why we are not communists, which is a brutal, brutal disease. The name of the video is Exposed: The Untold Horrors in China. It's modern day genocide, forced prison organs harvesting. They have 800 hospitals, and then I heard them say they have 1,400 hospitals doing this. And Exposed, a hospital built for murder, took 8 years to investigate. They have 52 pieces of evidence. And the author of the article is Matthew Robertson. He won an award. I think he won a Nobel Peace Prize for exposing this forced organ harvesting in China. Okay, and they said this spiritual movement, I know it's not correctly spelled, but I know you know because it was very popular. And it was uplifting, and people were going to it in droves, and that alarmed the Chinese Communist government. So the mainstream media does not cover this forced organs harvesting horror. Okay. And there's a PDF, Mine Commentaries on the Communist Party, which will open your eyes to the monsters that they are. And that's what we were saying on the earlier video. When there is no God, there is no reason, there is no mercy, there is no heart. You see, these communists are atheists, so they don't have a reason to be merciful and to be kind and loving. Okay, I wrote, I hope forced organ harvesting ends. And over here, it's DAFOH.org. Doctors Against Forced Organ Harvesting.org. You can go to these websites and you can sign a petition against it. Okay, some of the surgeons were forced to do the operations. The Chinese Communist Party are turning doctors into murderers, just like in the United States, the abortion is turning doctors into murderers. And this is another book, Bloody Harvest, which talks about the forced organ harvesting. And David Kilgour is the writer, and David Malthus. Okay, and here's the following. This is another website. I think I got all the letters correct. FALUNINFUO.net. And you can go to these sites, get more information, and sign a petition against it. It is just it makes me speechless. It's so horrible what they're doing to these good people who are spiritual and just want to lead a spiritual, peaceful life. And they were so healthy. That's another reason why they harvested their organs. This meditation and attitude that they had was so healthy that their organs were top notch. All right. Okay, so this is what I want to tell you. And this is Smile Red Song, Radio Michelle Bursa in New York City. So long.